It's going to be a real test for the home team. So Estonia will be introduced to the crowd first. POL-EST had a really nice tournament coming off the bench. #1 in efficiency and rebounds for this team, even though he does not start. But it's not about who starts, it's about the effectiveness over the 40 minutes. And Oreste, the Baskonia shooting guard, has really put in a super performance across all the stat lines. Size is the issue. The matchup that they're going to have to deal with is the Balcerowski matchup. Balcerowski has had a super tournament. One of the big three, should we say, for this Polish lineup with Sokolowski and Ponitka in particular. Jaskowski has also really contributed, and the starting five, made up with Michał Michalak, has really carried the burden of points. But the great story in terms of people establishing himself in tournaments, Andrzej Pluda, the #0, the guard from Gdynia, the son of the legend Andrzej Pluda from the 1990s on the Polish national team, has really grown into a really serious contributor to this Polish national team. Coach Milicic happy with the 3-0 record, happy with the performance, but now it's one-off basketball, knockout basketball, got to get it done on the day. We'll talk about that more after the two national anthems, and we'll start with the national anthem of Estonia and then follow that with the national anthem of the hosts, Poland. You can hear, you can feel the atmosphere already building. It is a semi-final. It is a knockout game of basketball, and you know that there will be that tension and that passion in the air. Players exchange those gifts and mementos of this occasion at the halfway line as we get a look at the third team on the floor. Nicholas Mestle, Lodomir Bojanovic, and Franco. Going to sit from France, Montenegro, and they will take charge of this semi-final. And sorry, Mr. Franco Gasim from Croatia, the third official. The caption was a little quick, but give referee Gracin his name check. That the teamwork of those three is crucial if they're going to be an effective refereeing crew. Going to get a look at the starting lineup for Estonia, which, not surprisingly, is the same lineup that has started all three games in this qualifying tournament. And coach Jaka Toihara, who really is at the helm of a really exciting time for Estonia. The oldest player on this team is only 26 years old. That's Gregor Herman. The rest range down as young as 20, but everybody's in that age bracket. And there's some people with some exciting careers across Europe that come together on this Estonian national team. If they can hold their own on the glass, they're a real handful for any team across the continent of Europe. Going to get a look at the lineup for Poland that's gone 3-0 in this tournament. They were challenged in game one by Hungary, but managed to see out the game, and then they put a performance on the floor against Bosnia, which is superb. And not surprising, again, the same starting lineup. Ponitka, the captain, has really steered this group. No real obvious point guard in the starting lineup. They handle it almost by committee, but do a really great job. And Oleg Balcerovski is growing in stature. He's still only 23 years old. You forget when he played in the World Cup in 2019, still only 19 at that point. So there's a lot of miles on that 23-year-old clock, and a lot of experience for a man of only 23 years old. But he really has developed in such a great way. The Tissot countdown to tip off 1 minute away from the first semi-final of these Olympic qualifiers. And you've got to say, already a success in the way that it has, one, been approached by the teams, because two things, they see it as a great opportunity, as a second chance, if you want, to get to the Olympic Games. And secondly, it means that then they get more national team miles under the belt of the team. They get time on the floor, and with the congested calendar, it's a great opportunity for teams to get that experience in competitive play. Not, you can get preps and tournaments, etc., but nothing like competitive play. Well, Poland have been really effective in this competition of really going inside when they need to, using Balcerovski. Ponitka's great on the mismatch and the post-up. But inside-outside basketball for Poland, they space the ball particularly well. And Sokolowski, if you take away the first game, has shot the lights out, was absolutely phenomenal in the win over Bosnia. Estonia, well, they only won one game in Eurobasket, but were close against both the Ukraine and Croatia. A 1-point loss to the Ukraine and a 3-point loss to Croatia. And every single team knew they'd been in a battle against this Estonian lineup. And things can only get better for this Estonian group. Well, welcome to Gliwice. You're in southern Poland. Estonia in the blue, Poland in the home white. Upstairs for Balcerovski, can't complete. The execution might have been waiting, but you can't fault the aggression. Drell with the three, doesn't get it. Took a long time to decide. Ponitka will advance the basketball. And don't be surprised, especially early on, if Ponitka gets himself in the post. They really have looked to go inside. Early doors. Balcerovski gets a second touch, puts it on the floor, looks to work in the keyway. Turnaround jump shot off the window is sweet. Balcerovski lean back off the window for two. been to the barbers since the group third game. Go faster haircut. Gourmet puts it on the floor, steps back, puts up the three, is off. Defensive rebound not secure. Great work on the glass. Drell has it. Drell needs a pass. Go on. Gourmet with a new full team. Puts it on the floor, goes left, looks to kick. A wide open three off the penetration is good. And that is Estonia basketball. Karanchuk, feet set. The rotation is late by Mikalak. They're going to try and milk this Balcerowski lineup. They go on the roll. Mikalak can't control it. And Kumar will lead the ball. Great pass. And Balcerowski's going to be called for the 10 there, and I'm not sure. The ball was on the ring. It already hit the ring and was bouncing around. Was it actually already on the way in? We don't get to see it. That was a little late on the replay. Doesn't really matter what we think at the end of the day, because basket is good. Interesting, Poland have tried to exploit the mismatch of size and have not really been successful apart from the turnaround jumper. Ponika is fouled down one. Oh, what a move. Just take it straight at the defense, takes the contact, control, and finish off the glass. That's a superstar move by Ponika. His numbers are just phenomenal across this tournament. 14 points, only 7 rebounds and 8 assists. Just leads his team in every single category. Completes the three-point play, ties it at 5 apiece, and that's a statement move. Kunoa will get it into the half court. Krivas. Drell gets they get a piece of that one. Ponika again, penetration, tough one off the glass is no good. And Yukatem can't get it to go. Ponika needs a pass, finds one. Sokolovsky gets his first offensive touch, 2.5 minutes in. Drops it inside, Balcerowski goes to work. Tough finish, got hit, got off balance, still had the body control to finish. They're going to try and bully it to the inside. They offer the three. Not taken. Yukatam, he'll take it, knocks it down for 3. The Treviso shooting guard. What it says on the tin, that's what he is. Mikalak off the glass is fouled, and they are getting a lot of joy out of being aggressive, Poland. The one place you didn't think that Estonia would struggle to contain them on the dribble, they are. Ponika first up, and then Mikalak takes it straight down the gut of the defense. Ties it at 8. 3 minutes in. And Estonia space the floor again. Drell. Exchange and move. Spacing really does challenge the defense. Drell spots, puts it on the floor. That's great defense. They're going to call it a block. And Ponika will feel a little aggrieved. He comes on the high side, I think. He gets him low, yep. Again, why would you ever doubt a referee? Well, that's Estonia again, trying to stretch this Polish defense, create long closeouts. And Ponika just got a little low on the closeout, showed enough of the middle. Kumai goes up and kicks, wide open for 3 in the corner is no good. And Sokolovsky, little mishandle by Mikalak, means he didn't get it there. He gets it in the post. He's one-on-one, there's no help. Takes a tough one, great defensive effort. Yukatam They offered a three and filled it up. Koronchuk had a look, had a think, knocked down the three. Both teams shooting the three ball well. Iaskovsky, looked like one of those shots where he went looking for it. Kulamai comes off the ball screen, has a look, doesn't turn his shoulders, gets it back. 10 on the possession. Got the Balcerowski mismatch. They will switch 1 through 5, Poland. Great rotation. That's a great read by Sokolowski. Back goes up for the 2 on the far side of the ring. Ponitka gets it. Had the opportunity to dump it down to Michalak, but this is going far side of the ring. Great read by Sokolowski defensively. Koronchuk gets the penetration away, and that's the dilemma. The penetration, to share the ball out of penetration with advantage. Ponitka looks inside. Balcerowski leans back again, doesn't get the 2 to drop. Great look. Oh, Balcerowski challenges it twice. Balcerowski goes 30 meters, baseline to baseline. Challenges it, then gets the block and gets the steal. Just grows and impresses every game. But out of bounds, it'll stay with Poland. Ponitka wants and asks for the foul, doesn't get it. Jonadanovic checks in. Jonadanovic has had some games, the number 28 for Poland, where he has played significant minutes. Other games, there's roles in games that Coach Milicic likes to use in him. Pluta checks in as well. That's become a regular rotation as this tournament develops. Pluta comes off the screen. Hard show, takes the initial option away. Nice pass, nice skip, and the 3 is nailed from the corner. That's how to come off the bench. Jonadanovic with his feet set. Great find on the flare. Kulamai needs a pass. Just about gets it off. Joe will penetrate. Far side of the ring. Doesn't get the 2 to drop. And Balcerowski clears up the mess. And Sokolowski will advance the basketball. Poland's tempo is not slow. Once they get into the half court, the ball moves. It's just going to make sure they get what they need. Skowski with a penetration. Skowski's father also was a real star with the Polish national team, just a little older than Pluta's father. Finds himself on the free throw line. Just will they have just a little too much physicality, Poland? And it will force Estonia to become over-reliant on the three-point shot, over-reliant on the perimeter game. They've got to find a way to get balance in their scoring. Kasper Treyer steps in. Points in the win over Israel. It was just a huge performance by him in that crucial game. Kulamai penetrates, extra pass, the open 3 is good. When they get their feet set like that, they're going to shoot well into the 40%. Can Poland chase them off that 3-point line to stop the standstill 3? Skowski, that little flat 3, can't get it to go. Estonia with an opportunity to get another lead change. Kulamai just controls this team. Pluta found himself in the low block. Second team foul for Poland. It's a nice Kasper Treja. Kunimai backs out. Now has that Balcerowski switch. Gets enough separation for the long two. Doesn't get to drop. Poland with an opportunity to run. They have numbers. Great take. Super, super strong take. Shamazov. Jonasevic didn't back out of that at all. He wasn't stopped, he was going up. Big impact off the bench. You just love that. From a coaching perspective, your guy comes off the bench, makes the three, gets out on the break, is aggressive, confident. That's the impact you need. This team has a real pecking order of rotations. Pretty set starting lineup. The only obvious gap it really has, it doesn't have that point guard play that they had with AJ Slaughter at Eurobasket when they were fourth. That still just ranks as a unbelievably great performance by Poland to get that deep in Eurobasket 2022. Almost stolen. But Estonia looking to pass through the press. Plenty of time left on the possession. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Poland have a 17-14 lead and a pretty good value for it. Drell looking to inbound, has to go long. Treja. Kunimai has it, takes the ball screen. That's going to be a foul. Sokolovsky just unceremoniously dumped Matthias Tass on the floor. I think they're going to need the 20 seconds of fame for the floor wiper. As Drell sits. It's got to be a little quicker than that, should we say. There's some great examples of some great floor wiping. Good crowds have been in for these. This is the fourth day of action here. Kunimai outside. Gets Tass, it's a down screen and a curl. Great way to hold on to the basketball by Liesma. But Igor Milicic comes down with it. Pluta will take the early ball screen, turns the corner, down the lane for two, is good. Well, if you needed examples of how much he has grown into this competition, you had it right there. Treja needs a pass, finds one. Tass looks to hand off, finds Kunimai, tries to turn the corner. Deep three is good. You have to get the ball on the floor. Treja with his feet set. Went 4 for 5 from 3 in the win over Israel. Got to try and chase him off the three-point line. Milicic in the game. Balcerowski goes to work on the inside. Double teamed. He's been double teamed almost every game. Can't get it to go. Kunimai looks inside. Treja needs a pass, finds one, looks to post, likes the matchup, going to work here. Balcerowski's going to help, which means they're open on the perimeter. Down the lane for two, foul called. And if Balcerowski overhelps like he did then the closeout is long. And Estonia exploit it. Hugo Tom just went hard down the lane. Kunimai's going to sit. Across the 3 games, 5 guys have played over 20 minutes for Estonia. And then it's a couple of guys chipping in. Jurkatam and Kuibas, 16, 17 minutes a game. And then everyone else is just trying to, you know, rotate and give some rotation minutes off the bench. Toon gets the second to drop, cuts it to a 1-point game. Gets an opportunity for Gregor Hamek to check in. At 26, one of the two veterans on this team, him and Gruvas. Tass sits. Pluta, who Coach Milicic has more and more confidence in. Ponika needs a pass, finds one. Chick puts it on the floor, looks to go to work, drops it inside. The corner for Pluta is good. Tempo was great for Poland in the half court. Pluta spots up. And because he repositioned, couldn't get closed out that quickly. Comes up with a steal at the other end. Ponika kicks it. Pluta can't hold the pass. Poland with a 4-point lead. Estonia with 19.5 in this first quarter. Will try and hold for the last possession and last shot. Umai puts it on the floor, hesitates. Feet set for three is no good. And that'll do it for the end of one. Well, pretty much the script. And Poland have the 22-18 advantage at the end of the first quarter. But the threat from Estonia is clear. Most significant thing they've done in this first quarter, and we're going to get a chance to look at the best plays. And Balcerowski started us off with beautiful use of the glass. But the penetration and kick, well, there's the script for Estonia. But why wouldn't you go to the man for this Polish team? Mateusz Ponika just took it hard to the ring, and Balcerowski and Ponika, and a vast majority of the field goal attempts have been in 2-point range for Poland. And they came out against Bosnia and it was the complete opposite. So Coach Milicic with a different point of emphasis. And Sokolovsky, he's probably been his most productive offensive player at the moment. Sokolovsky with only one field goal attempt. $91. Download the app, use that QR code from your normal source, be it the Apple Store or Google Play. Get that downloaded, because the information and the action, highlights, live streams, schedules, everything you'll need to know. And don't forget, the World Cup is around the corner. The Philippines, Japan, and Indonesia are hosting the biggest basketball tournament in the world. And that is literally now a week away. Want to find out about all the build-up games? All that information's on there. But for now, let's concentrate here. Estonia with the basketball, down 4. Start of the second quarter. Shurov puts it on the floor, gives it up. Off the glass is no good for Treyer. And this is when you feel Ponika's really enjoying this role of setting tempo. Puts it on the floor, looks to create, backs it out, needs a pass, throws it off the defense, and 10 seconds remain. That's the baseline penetration, looking for a pass, trying to plead for the foul, doesn't get the foul because the defense was good. Great effort by Koranizchuk. Ponika in the post, needs a pass. Has it knocked away, but frees the ball up. Leans back for two, doesn't get it to go. Little one and done really for Poland without Balthrowski on the floor. Surog gets it into the half court. They'll rotate with Surog. The three is no good. Defensive rebound pulled in, chance to run. And Ponika has it. It's going to be offensive. Super stance by Yucatan. Let's take a look. He's set. Well, that's how the referee saw it. Contact all in the torso. Ponika not happy. Picks up his second personal. Surog again needs a pass, finds one. Little mishandle. Surog gets it back. Moves it on. Yucatan. Long two is good. Yucatan didn't panic, deep on the clock, steps back, gets enough separation from Pluta to get the two away. This team can shoot the basketball. Koscheck picks up his second personal. Pluta. Extended minutes again by Coach Milicic. A lot of dribble, looks to spin, wheels, deals off the glass, and one. Well, from just a backup role to plays being called for him. Great protection of the basketball, stayed with the play, took all the contact from Hermet. And there's a very proud father in the crowd. Pluta goes to the free throw line to make this a 5-point lead. He's been impressive. 7 points personal, hasn't missed a field goal. Chip in with 2 assists, has an efficiency rating of 9 and leads his team in efficiency at the moment. Andre Pluta continues to not miss from the floor or from the line. Poland show a little half-court soft trap, fall back straight into man-to-man. Take some time out of the clock. That's going to be an offensive foul. Treya just got there, but the timing was out. He's never there, just goes straight in and takes out both defenders. Treya will sit. Goulamay is back. Good atmosphere, good feeling in the crowd. It's not for the gym, but it's there's a lot of people in here. Straight out of work, straight to the gym. Trying to help this national team make the final. Poor pass. Great opportunity to run in the break. Yucatan pushes, gets it up to Goulamay, has it, stops, pops the mid-range. 2 is good. And Poland never, ever established control. It's going to be a holding foul. Igor Milicic has the... it's tough enough playing for your national team, but when your father's the head coach, it puts another dimension to it. Milicic, University of North Carolina, Charlotte, still 21. Poland has a lot of players around that age bracket. They're going to call that offensive. Not surprising. That's going to be Sokolovski's second foul. There you go, pushes off. So Sokolovski and Ponitka with the 2 fouls. It's just something to be aware of very early. It's another foul. The Poles picking up fouls, well, both teams picking up fouls early in this second quarter. That's the 3rd team foul for Poland. Estonia already in the penalty. Great position, and they're looking to post up that guard spot. Interesting to see if they go back to it as Poland go back to that bigger lineup. Jaskowski, Ponitka, and Sokolovski in the 1, 2, 3 slots. Balcerowski's back. Intriguing game at the moment. Teams feeling each other out. Kulimayos really is. Well, they went to the post up, a lot of traffic. That's when they've normally kicked it. Balcerowski is at the trowel, looks to hand it off. Chelak needs a pass, finds one. Ponitka will take the ball screen. Balcerowski will try and roll. Ponitka pulls the trigger, doesn't get it to go. That's a rebound from Henry Drell. He'll bring it. Great athlete. Kulimay again, everything goes through his hands. Drell gets it back to him. Wants the ball screen, gonna play with it. Little pick and pop. The 3 is way off. Ponitka needs a pass. Licic helps him back out in the backcourt. Shows a handle. Sorowski looking to go deep. Well, both teams really trying to exploit guard post up at the moment. Sobolowski gets inside. You can see the hands all over him. And Kronichek will pick up foul number 3. They're pretty interchangeable at the defensive end, Estonia. That's not going to be the issue. But when you consider that Kronichek had 12 against Israel in that crucial matchup, they're going to miss his offense. With Granada forward. Both teams normally shoot the 3 throw really well. Poland have been exceptional in this competition so far. Again, they go to that guard post up. Kulimay. Isma gets it back to Kulimay. Feet set from the 3-point line is no good. That's a great defensive series by Poland. Just contained and controlled it. Ponitka trying to really build on the 5-point advantage. This is where they need to be really effective and efficient. Sokolovski will screen and then come off the down screen. Here he comes. They go to Balcerowski on the inside. Poor pass. A little too static. Poland turn it over. Ponitka gets another turnover against his name. Nearly halfway through this second quarter. Estonia, I think they just need a little bit more rhythm. They don't need to shoot the ball early, but they need to move early. It's very much slow down and post up. Again, they haven't moved the defense at all. Take the lean away too is no good. Ponitka has a chance to push. Doesn't like his options. Gives it up now. Jaskowski for 3. And he will let that go. Great recognition. Nothing early for Ponitka. Took his time, finds Jaskowski with a 3. And Jaskowski nails it. And the lead becomes a little dangerous. Estonia take the timeout. Poland have the 30-22 advantage. Let's take a listen to Estonia in the timeout.
Execution on perseestä. Execution on täydellisesti perseestä. No seisot siinä, meillä on okei, te tiedät, te alustat, me jalutamme siihen, me seisot siinä, siis let's play ja siinä. Kuinka se on voimallinen? Kun tää fight through, okei, sulla on siinä kaa vapaa vai siitä, okei? Execution on täydellisesti perseestä. Hei, Ragu, kun näet velkorta, näet vaihtavat, meidän pitää saada liikkumaan. Mängimme niin näet transitionit ja niin edasi, aika julkeasti. Ja nyt, neiten meidän variant, tässä on 2 yläval, ja nyt mängimme Körval 2, okei? Körval 2. Me olemme niin aiklaset, kaikki ne otsustakaa.
Well, they've had so much success when they've actually gone in, or whether it be on penetration on the dribble or penetration through the pass, and then kicked it out and attacked it again. When they've come down and tried to really post, and the ball's got stuck, they've struggled with the physicality, and they've struggled, in particular when Baltrowski's been on the floor, to really create a lot of advantage. And the offense has got slow. And with 5 minutes to go in this second quarter, they don't have to shoot the ball quickly, but they have to keep the ball moving to try and stretch this Polish defense, because at the moment this Polish defense is controlling tempo. Kunimai gets it out of the trap and gets it back. Only 12 seconds in the half court. So again, that Polish soft trap really does the work. Quick release on the 3. Player just lined it up, knocked it down. Mikulak, who brings it down, gives it to Ponitka. Baltrowski again goes deep and miss it. Wiskowski, a little holding foul off the ball, and Poland will shoot the throws. The easy thing for a referee, you know, the palms on the hands, on the body of your opponent, be it offensive or defensively, always leads the referee to have a look at the action, have a look at the contact. Sobolowski on the free throw line. In that run in Eurobasket, close to 40% from the 3, averaged 12 points a game, played 30 minutes across that run that took them to the semi-final. In the second game here, he really did roll back the years on that one. Just tremendous against Bosnia. In the half court, Drell has it. Looks to attack it. Little hesitation, needs a pass, finds the help off. Wide open in the corner. Kulamai. Why do they help off him? One pass away, it's like a shooting drill. Ponitka. Estonia hanging around here. It's just a 5-point game, got a whistle. It's a holding foul, and Poland will go back to the free throw line. And fouls are becoming an issue for Estonia. Only one guy's on the 3, obviously, but Poland going to the free throw line again. This will be their 13th and 14th attempt from the free throw line. They're 11 from 12 in this first half. I think that's 12 from 13. Estonia not making life easy for themselves. Baltrowski can only go 1 for 2. Riesma, feet set, knocks it, doesn't get it to drop. And here come Poland again. Zalak, who wasn't stopped, goes straight down and knocks down the easy layup. Sokolowski, no one stopped the ball. Timeout Estonia, all the hard work coming out of the timeout, undone a little bit. just by that one play.
Aga me ei pane pead alla. Saame aru, mis me tahame teha. Saame aru, mis me tahame teha. Liigutada ja rünnata. Praegu me mängime käsipalli. Mängime käsipalli sellepärast ka, et kui me liigutame, niin me oleme siin, me ei ole seal. Spacing. Me mängime ühel joonel. Väga lihtne kaitsega. Vahetavad köi. Kui sa tahad siit läbi murda, me oleme siin. No ei saa. Seal. Otse joonel. Teine teema. Praegu meil on vead täis. Kättega 4 punkti nüüd vaba viisast sellepärast, et me hoiame käsi. Rünnak. Hey, special.
7-point game coming out of the timeout. 3:20 remains in the half. Mikhail Sokolovsky getting himself going a little bit offensively. You can't underestimate the impact. Mikulak running the floor creates the opportunity for Panika early. Did exactly the same thing with Sokolovsky. Again, this half-court trap slowing down Estonia. Already at 14, and they're just getting into the half court. Kulamai. Feet set off the down screen for 3 is no good. Defensive rebound, chance to run for Sokolovsky. They have to stop the ball. A little bit of football. Jurkatan breaks up the play, but the ball will obviously go back to Poland. Pluta back at the point, gets the handoff from Mikulak. He comes back to help, skips it. Mikulak with his feet set for 3 is good. Just got to love the way Andrei Pluta is now pulling strings. Ten-point game, dangerous margin here. Estonia need to get this back into single digits going into the half. Strel with his feet set for 3 is short. Great work on the glass. Position as much as anything else. Jurkatan gets the 2. They needed that. Stay in single digits, be better in the second half, you have a chance. If it gets to like 14 points, you're in a bit of a hole. Sokolovsky for 3, fills it up. Well, we said he was finding his offense. Well, they're finding him right now. Chichy's rotations just keep everybody involved, keep everybody that's important. Both fresh, but also very, very involved. Great work on the offensive boards. That's a super rebound by Treya. How they need him. They need him to get some looks at it. Drell puts it on the floor, goes with the left hand, off the glass and 1. That's quick. That's super quick. Protects it. Gets the contact he wants. Interesting to see. They're going to call it on Balcerowski, I think. Poland will take the timeout. And you know Coach Milicic is going to be wanting to push hard going into this half. He'll want that double-digit lead. They lead at 41-32. Let's take a listen.
Pa tako, ideme fake. Oni su teraz agresivni zove na tobie. Zizu, jak zrobisz to visoko zasłony, Olek, jak wyjdziesz, Zizu,
Chance for Henry Drell to complete the three-point play. 1:37 remains in the half. Got to keep chipping away at this lead going into this halftime break. He'll get to shoot that again. Balthrowski violated the lane. Doesn't miss the second time. Creates an 8-point margin. What they wouldn't get for a couple of stops going into the half. They show a little half-court trap. Pluda. Estonia will switch pretty much everything. Pluda spins in the lane, doesn't get it to go. They're going to take the 24 violation. Sokolowski will sit for the last minute of this first half. Has the 2 fouls, won't want to pick up the third. Kunimai gets it off to Drell. They have a real, appears a real emphasis of trying to go into the block. But both defenders had switched onto the roller. So interesting. Ponika comes back. 55 seconds remains. Ponika's going to try and get to this double-digit lead. Pluta in the backcourt has it. Takes the early ball screen, gets the stagger on it, pick and pop. Balthrowski thinks about the 3, hands it off. Ponika will look back to him. Fills the double team. Ponika, nice pass to the baseline. Tough run around from Mikulak, can't get it to go. Estonia could go early in the hope to get 2 for 1, but I don't think they will. Kunimai moves it on. Again, the post up to the step back 2 is good. And Poland, with 16.1 seconds, will take the timeout. And that's what you don't mind. The post up to then release. End up with a little 12-foot jumper. And Estonia working their way back in. They trail it by 6, and they'd love to get a stop. Well, Estonia in the penalty won't want to foul here. Going to trust their defense. 16 seconds remain in the half. Poland, who've been in control most of this second quarter, now only lead by 6. Pluta has it. Ponika moves it on, gets it back. Down to 5 on the possession. Ponika, lane opens up, turns it over. There is chance for Estonia to get this away. They're going to throw it from their own half. And they had a little bit more time than they thought. But overall, they're going to walk into that locker room a very happy group. They only trail 41-35 at the half. Poland, well worth the 6 points advantage, but Estonia will go into the half with some momentum. Statistically, just look at the numbers. Only 7 3-point attempts from Poland. They've been really, their shot selection has been excellent. But 7 from 20, 6 from 16. It's the offensive end. Estonia just need to get better looks. Everything else, pretty even. And Sokolovsky, after not getting a lot of touches early, leads all scorers for Poland with 9. Pluta with a big 8. That's been a great comeback by Estonia. Let's have a look at how they did it with the best plays of the second quarter. All right, it became a 12, a 14-point lead. How big did it get? Became an 11-point lead in that first half for Poland, and you felt that they really did have control of it right then. 8 turnovers for Poland really didn't help them. And Baltharowski stopped, got a little starved of the basketball as that second quarter ran out, which I don't think is a great option for him. What is a great option is the fact that they got Mikhail Sokolovsky going as the second quarter progressed. He now leads all scorers on that Polish lineup. But Estonia have dragged themselves back into this. 6 points at the end of the first half. They're on the road against the home team, the hosts of the competition. So they've given themselves a chance, closing it to 6. It's about, for me, the tempo. We'll take a break now, and we'll be back for that second half. This one is balanced. We'll see you shortly for the second half.
You need character. You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
Well, welcome back. Estonia back out on the floor here in Gliwice in southern Poland. Traja with the 11 points personal, 4 rebounds. He's putting in a shift. Drell with the 3 assists. Drell was impressive at times, that quickness he has at that small forward spot. The Windy City Bulls G League player. And they're going to get runs. That's the most the important thing for Estonia, and that's why it's important that they stay close in the game. They are going to go through periods of the game where they penetrate, make shots, and that's when they're a dangerous team to play against. They don't turn the ball over a lot. If they get into a situation where they can manage the game, they could be a handful for Poland. So that, conversely, Poland will be disappointed they didn't make the most of leading by 11 and not to go in at the half, still up double digits. Is going to disappoint coach Militic. But Estonia back in the game, haven't shot the ball as well as they want to shoot the ball. I do think they just need to keep themselves and the ball moving. Kasper Tlea with 4 from 5 from the field. Don't forget, he had 4 from 5 from the field and he's 4 from 5 from 3 and he's 16 points in the win over Israel. 7 rebounds as well. He's really putting back-to-back games on the floor. The Cesari 24-year-old forward. Poland with their game leaders. Skolowski with 9 points. Balcerowski just continues to impress, but Pluta is the story of this competition, this tournament for Poland. You know, when people are missing, you know, AJ Slaughter's not here from the Eurobasket lineup. It's an opportunity for players, and Pluta has grabbed that opportunity with both hands. And as the competition has gone on, Coach Militic has shown a lot of confidence in the young man. Sokolowski only had 2 from 3 from the field, 100% from the free throw line, and hardly had a touch in the first quarter as Poland tried to go inside. Second quarter is exceptional. And that's the concern for Coach Militic. They had the chance to lead the game and be in a position to control it. Now if Estonia get one of those rolls where they go back-to-back threes or something along those lines, they're going to be right back in the game. So Poland have got to do it all again. Important at the start of the third quarter that Estonia maintain what they have at the very least. They do not want to be taking early timeouts if the margin creeps up to 12 to 14. So early part of the third quarter, really important. They don't necessarily have to close it, but they have to an extent, protect what they already have, put themselves in that position. So Poland have used 10 guys already. So they have really gone deep into their rotations across this competition so far. 11 guys have got into the game for Estonia, but the limited minutes of people coming off the bench is the difference. Always, as always in Poland, knowledgeable crowd. Where else would you be on a Friday afternoon in Gliwice? Watching your national team trying to make a step towards the Olympic Games, which is where the journey could end for but one of these teams. Coming out of this qualifying competition, they will go into an Olympic qualifier with teams finishing in qualification spots coming out of the World Cup. There will be those qualification competitions ahead of Paris where teams can use this process to qualify for the Olympic Games, as will teams directly qualify out of the World Cup that starts in a week in the Philippines. Japan and Indonesia. An event that is just hugely anticipated. Will Spain defend their world title, the #1 ranked team in the world at the moment, current Eurobasket champions? If you want to watch and follow that competition and any other basketball, get the Courtside 1891 app, download it from your normal source, use that QR code at various points in this second half. You'll get the chance to get that QR code and download the app. Everything you need to know is on that app. If you were looking at it now, you would know that Poland have this 6-point advantage at the half. Estonia finished the first half strongly, closed it to a 6-point game. And this one is balanced. Poland will have possession, start of the third quarter. And Ponica will get them into the half court. Mikulak has it. A lot of action underneath. There's a holding foul. The worry, or if that's the right word, Baltharowski was one-on-one in the post and everybody off ball was chasing. So no one was in a position to help this. As you can see, everyone in a blue shirt is guarding people on the perimeter. Guvas is going to have to sit, picks up the personal. Long side inbound. Mikulak was going to shoot it, but pulled out of that. Baltharowski has it. 5 on the possession. Baltharowski has it stolen. Gulimate leads the break. That's going to be an offensive foul. And Henry Drell, to an extent, you have to blame the pass. Here's the steal. Gulimate's off to the races. He's going to give it to Drell, and Drell's going to go nowhere apart from charge. It's one of those moments, if you had it back, you wouldn't make the pass. So Estonia get the steal, then get the turnover. And we, as you were after 24 seconds of this third quarter, here comes Ponica again. Kalak has a look at his options. Baltharowski wants and gets, goes to work on the inside, and there's going to be a holding foul. Matthias Tass will pick up the personal. Sokolowski, feet set for the three. Sweet as you like. Just in rhythm off the screen. If you're going to chase off that stagger, that's what you're going to get. Sokolowski with his feet set. Treya steps back for the 2, is no good. Comes up short and Poland are running. Sokolowski goes up off the glass, gets the 2. Yevsovsky. They got numbers out quickly. And what they didn't want to happen has happened. They trail 11. Extra pass to the corner, wide open. Drell for 3. Simply has to make and does. There's that quick ball movement and tempo again. Try and get Poland chasing. Great cut. Super cut. Sokolowski just released out of the screen. Great read as he saw the defense. Clear lane to the hoop. What? There he goes. Drell's over the top. No help. Straight down the lane. And Sokolowski gets up and throws it down. And Drell looks around and goes, am I on my own out here? Timeout, Estonia.
Me ei hoida kontakti. Ja siis me hiljemme 4 metriä. Voisit, selle kaitsekaan me ei võida. Me räägime mingit patin rünnakust, aga selle kaitsekaan me ei võida. Uus, okei, uus. Näete kiiremad otsused, ründame, sheerime, sealt leiab vabad kohad, okei. Aga peab sheerima ka. Let's go.
Well, you heard the tone. It's just too easy for Poland in the first part of this third quarter. too many one-on-one opportunities. And then Sokolowski just rolled down the lane, just read it. He comes off the staggered screen wide open. Then he releases off the screen and scores. And then Jaskowski is wide open on the break. Looks to draw contact, kisses the window. They haven't had to work that hard for the 7 points that they have in this third quarter. And Estonia, sloppy, turn it over. Straight out of the timeout, Poland get another look at it. Ponitka will handle, and you know they're going to come down here and try and get a shot. They're going to execute, they've done it great. Great back cut. Balcerowski down the lane for two. And Balcerowski's gone down. That's the worry. It's a super decision. That's a super decision, but let's see what happens after. Goes up, gets it. Don't see him fall. You will see him fall on this shot. And I think he's gonna, yeah, I think he did, yeah. Hit the back of the neck, back of the head on the advertising hoarding. Trying to shake it off. Be the one who picks up his second foul. And if there's a worry, if you're an Estonian fan now, before the timeout, they got beat on a play with the back cut. After the timeout, they get beat on the back cut. And you have to learn and change. Balcerowski's going to have to sit with that just concern about how that back of the head feels. Seems okay, but we're a long way away. Medical staff will have a look. It's more about, did he get the bad sort of bang on the head? They'll just check him over for any sort of potential concussion. Richard steps off the onto the free throw line to make the extra 13-point lead. The trap again, just wearing down Estonia. They're just getting worn down by it. Drell attacks it, left hand off the glass, takes a tough one and misses. Ponitka looks to push, and Poland all run. Milicic will go back to Ponitka. They're just trying to turn that screw ever so tighter. Jaskowski will pick and pop. Ponitka one-on-one, steps back, gets short with a three. Estonia come down with a rebound and push. Drell on the trowel, gives it up. Kulimani to the corner, try for the three is no good. Sokolowski in transition, just about keeps it alive. Ponitka wants it. Oh, great pass. And again, the back cut, Ponitka's hang time. He can't get it to go. And Estonia dodged the bullet. 7 minutes to go in the third. It's been a super 3 minutes for Poland. Treya on the pick and pop. Nice pass. They've got to share it. Drell wide open for three. Knocks it down. The recipe to get back in the game is there for Estonia. They've just got to be prepared to stay with that and not force things. Drell 2 from 2 from that spot in this second half. 10-point game. Jaskowski. That goes up, doesn't get the two to go. Mikulak couldn't finish it. Drell for three from the three-point line. It gets it to roll off the ring. Timeout, Poland. We said they would get runs. We said that they would actually score in a hurry. And a friendly, soft ring gets them the three. Timeout, Poland. Back to a 7-point game, almost deja vu. We're back to where we were at the half. Estonia show a little bit of pressure coming out of the timeout. Big possession this. They have momentum going in to that timeout. A stop and a score would maintain it. Sokolovsky outside, drops it inside to Ponitka. Why not? Ponitka thinks about it, goes baseline. Gets called for the travel. Let's take a look. Well, the pivot foot's the right one. Well, he did pick it up before he went. Mikulak tries to make it tough for Kulamai in the half court. Getting after it a little bit now. No fouls so far in this quarter for Poland. Kulamai falls, just about keeps it alive, but doesn't keep it alive. And again, just gets a little sloppy. And you got to credit Mikulak for the defense. Just made him hurry up. Sooner or later, and you thought with the win over Israel, Estonia were going to stop coming up with performances that people are impressed with, but they come up short, like the loss to Ukraine and Croatia at Eurobasket, and start winning some of these close games. Well, they did that against Israel. Are they going to do it an even bigger upset against the number 14 team in the world rankings? Ponitka in the lane, floats one, doesn't get it to go. Falls into Yevskovsky, takes a tough one, whistle on the play, blocking foul. He'll go to the free throw line. The player just came out of stance. Yevskovsky on the free throw line. Yevskovsky, 2 for 2 from the line. They're in a game, though. They know they're in a game right now. Balcerowski, the best news they've had for a while, checks back in. Still feeling the neck a little bit. Mikulak will sit. Liesma advances the basketball, needs a pass, that's a reach-in foul. That'll be the second team foul on Poland in this quarter. Estonia already in the penalty. And there's the difference. Mikulak on the previous possession just stayed in stance and worked Kulamai over. No need to reach. It's about pressuring. Nice backdoor cut. Got to finish the play. Can't work his way through the traffic. Contreras. The read was good. The finish poor. Ponitka. Milicic gives him a call in the half court. Sokolovsky puts it on the floor. Needs a pass. Better defensive series this by Estonia. Just got to keep people in front of them. Ponitka stops and pops and just knocks it down. Defense was good, but there's no answer to the quality. And another poor foul at the halfway line. Here's Ponitka. Got to keep your hands up. Hands up too late. Ponitka gets a clean look. And Poland re-established a double-digit lead. 4:48 to go in the third. Estonia have got to find a way to hang around. Give themselves a chance in the fourth quarter. Drell out top. Wants to attack it. Steps back. Takes the tough three. Is long. It's another look. Treyer. He's fouled as Yevskovsky closed him out. That'll be the fourth team foul. Well, they're gonna have to go. Yeah, it's interesting call though. And I think Drell's saying, well, what did I do? I got bumped into the player. Drell picks up the personal. That's a tough one. Let's take a look. So he gets bumped a little bit, then tries to come back and just walks through the screen, or the defending player. Toihala trying to make that point. Sokolovsky outside, looking down low to Balcerowski, goes to the open side, easy two, is fouled though. Now they're deciding, Estonia, to chase everything on the perimeter, no help. And the help's late by the time it comes, and Balcerowski's only going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to make this a 14-point lead, and Drell picks up his fourth. Chance to get it back to the biggest lead they've had if he makes the second, which he does. 13-point advantage. Estonia just have to stop this bleeding right now. Got to be a manageable number in the fourth. He's up, pulls up, knocks down the two. Tough finish. Create a little bit of space. Gets the two to drop. Ponika. Sokolovsky, they've given every single time the same play. Balcerowski gets it in the block, one-on-one coverage. Help now comes, steps through. And Balcerowski will go back to the free throw line. This is Ponika time now. He's going to run this through. They've either been fouled or Balcerowski has scored, so why stop running it? Drell's going to sit with the 4 fouls. Balcerowski short again with the first. Biggest lead of the game so far for Poland, lead it by 14 with just under 3.5 to go in the third. Got to finish this quarter strongly, have Estonia. Good ball movement, penetration by Toom to the extra pass. Lisa for 3 is good. And Jonas Liesma with the pull-up 2 and now the 3. Keeping his team ticking over here. Keeping his team within touching distance. Balcerowski got caught very deep in the keyway. Matthias Tass stepping in. Big 3 minutes for Estonia. Down 9. Need another stop. Drag themselves back into this. Oh, Sokolovsky, great read, gets a little bump. Balcerowski cleans up the mess on the offensive boards. Little floater in the lane is no good. Evskovsky and Estonia do the first bit, get a shot. Riesma to the corner. Stop and pop is good. And here they come. Karonchuk gets the 2. Back to a 7-point game again. They refuse to go. They've got to turn that 7-point margin into a 5 or a 4-point margin. Get over this 6-7-point hump. They've been here a couple of times. Milicic will check back in. Jaskowski will sit. Pluta restored to the floor. So the other thing it does, but with Pluta being able to play with the confidence of coach Milicic, is it means Ponitka can spend time off the point, almost gets a rest on the floor, extends his minutes. Pluta will inbound. Extended time for the floor wiper. Everybody's helping. Referees are out there trying to dry the floor. Sideline possession. Pluta will inbound. 2:37 to go in the third. 7-point game. 58 to 51. Ponitka has. Balcerowski will dive deep. Pluta attacks it. Comes back. Takes the top one off the glass. Gets it to drop. He's made huge buckets in this game. Bismarck moves it on. The open three is long. Koronchuk, one of the guys you'd want to shoot the ball. And Pluta will go to the free throw line. Yet another foul called on Estonia. And fouls are a real issue. Foul count is 20 to 12. Estonia having committed 20 fouls so far. Poland only the 12. 10-point game with one to come. Balcerowski. To be brutally honest, I don't think that, apart from the unfortunate foul for Henning Drell, can't really think that they've been hard done by on the foul count. 10-point game, 2 to go in the third. Poland beginning to get a little worried about not being able to break this open. Penetration and kick. Kunamai turns it over. No angle to make the pass. Turns it over, throws it out of bounds. 1:49 to go. Throw it to the wing, change the angle. Pluta again, relish in the role. Again, attacks it on the dribble, spins. Gets a double dribble call. Just got it stuck on his hip by the look of it. Treya checks back in. Koronchuk sits. Jonas Liesma hands it off. Kunamai goes back, or gets forced back. Kunamai has it, moves it on. Player puts it on the floor, and there's no spacing. Ball's got to shift. Kunamai penetrates. Riesma with a tough lean away. 2 is good. And Riesma is ticking this scoreboard over, and they are just hanging around. Just over a minute in the third. Balcerowski again, they're going to go down low. Gets to the middle, wraps the pass. Just about held on to the tough one. And Milicic made a tough one out of nothing. Liesma. Kunomai tries to turn the corner. Now he has Balcerowski, but then gives it up. Trying to keep Balcerowski out the middle. The three is good. Hugo Tom, you got the feeling he had no other option but to shoot it. Knocks it down for three. Last shot of this third quarter should belong to Poland. Pluta has it. Chilak for three is no good. Defensive rebound pulled in. They're going to throw the prayer up from the three-quarter court. Doesn't get anywhere near it. But it's pretty much as you were at the end of the half. At the end of the third, Poland lead this one 63 to 56. Estonia just hanging in there. Skin of their teeth sometimes, but they're still in this. Estonia's percentage is beginning to improve. The shot selection from Poland still the decisive factor. Really good at their shot selection, moving the basketball, getting to where they need it, as you will see on the best plays of the third quarter. Well, the first play where if you chase off the stagger and don't slow it up, Sokolovsky's going to get a shot that he wants to take. And this was the start of the third, which was all about Poland. Jaskowski off the glass for two. And on two occasions, they built the lead to double digits. And you thought, and it looked pretty difficult for Estonia to find a way back in the game, but find the way back in the game they did. And when they share it and end up with open looks, they're making a great percentage. Liesma was a story for them in that third quarter. Really did. Shot the three well, made a couple of tough mid-range twos. All his 7 points came in that third quarter. Chipped in with 2 assists as well. There's another chance to see that courtside 1891 QR code. Get it on your phone, get it on your laptop, get the app going and enjoy. Possession arrow will be with Estonia at the start of this fourth quarter. It's not done yet for Poland. The expectation is a place in the final. Expectation and delivering two different things. But Estonia just need that perfect fourth quarter. Drell on the four fouls. There's no point in saving him. Kunomai, he's had a great tournament so far. Has had an absolutely excellent tournament. Riesma just about survives with it. To the corner for the three. Treya in the corner, can't get it to go. Great work on the glass. Toon gets the offensive rebound. Kunomai looks to attack it, has Balcerowski now, fills the double team, steps back for the tough three and nails it. Well, in the blink of an eye, it's a 4-point game. Because they are going to make shots. They've just got to be close enough to make the most of making shots. Jaskowski gives it back to Pluta. Balcerowski will roll, gets it deep, puts it on the floor for the easy two. And Poland should give Balcerowski touches whenever they can. Drell looks inside, wide open down the lane for two. Matthias Tass and Poland completely broken down. And now they're being stretched defensively as Estonia knock down shots. Pluta needs a pass, goes to Balcerowski again. Is fouled, he'll go to the free throw line, and I think he may have rolled it. Let's take a look. Oh, there you go. Right one, caught the toe. I don't think it's a bad one. but Drell has fouled out, and that is a bad one. Hasn't had the great tournament from the three-point line that he would have liked, but he is a huge asset that now won't be available. Al-Sharovsky again delivers when his country needs him. Well, Pluta was a little late, should we say. Treya breaks it down, foul line jump shot, gets the roll. Sokolowski penetrates, kicks it, Balthrowski for three. Doing it all, inside, outside, on the glass. Oleg Balthrowski. Estonia try to answer with a free. Great work on the glass. They blow the little two-footer putback. Matthias Tass, make the shot, don't worry about the contact. Pluta, far side of the ring, super finish. And what was a 4-point game has opened out to a 9-point game. 7:49 remaining in the game, and Pluta gets to the far side of the ring. Little hang time for the guard. And Balthrowski and Pluta put a little bit of separation between the two teams.
Tulemme vielä kerran takaisin Mängylle. Aika olemme tarkemmat järkviden kohtaan. Tulemme vielä kerran takaisin Mängylle. Okei. Special Konolle. Special Konolle. Kono tulee väliä. Treyerin puolelle. Noin. Matiasen puolelle. Okei. Malli sinun kätty. Treyer, lippi. Liikut korvi alle. Matias, tule, pane sulle vise siitä, okei?
So important. They come down the floor this time to get a shot they want. Kulimai wants it. Pluta's all over the lane. Kulimai breaks it down though. Oh, great read. Sokolowski doesn't get the two. Great follow, but they don't make the two count. Sokolowski with his feet set turns down the three. Pluta has it. This gun's going up. Steen leans back. Oh, buries it. Oh, he just buries it. Andreas Pluta just grows and grows into this national team as this tournament progresses. Out to a 12-point game. If Estonia got it in them to come back again. Al-Sharovsky's in the lane. Feet set for three. Treya tries to answer. Great work on the glass. Super, super job on the glass by Matthias Tass. Needed the two desperately. 6:40 to go. Time's not the issue. Do they have another comeback within them? 19 second chance points for Estonia. They have lived through their effort. The push shot is no good. Jaskowski comes up short. Oliza leads the break. Looks to attack it, throws it out, is fouled. It'll only be the second team foul for Poland in the quarter. Jaskowski sits, as does Tass, who really put in a shift for Estonia. Ponitka's back for Poland. Witlinski's going to give Baltrowski some time. Just some brief moments on the bench. Taylor goes back. Kumai has it. Will take the steps back for the three, knocks it down, and they just refuse to lie down. But they don't want a heroic failure. They don't want a game where they're competitive. They need to win. Knockout basketball. Pluta backs it out, likes his matchup. 5 on the possessions, gonna have to put this up. Long 2, goes with the pass, great find. Oh, what a pass. Witlinski held his space just long enough. But Pluta with what a decision. What a decision. Whistle on the play. Janezvic picks up the personal. Again, reaches at the halfway line. Third team foul for Poland. That would be an issue if they pick up the 4th one quickly. Janezvic picks up the personal. Izak gets another positive stat as he draws the foul. Well, the referee's already been in once to have the conversation. Sobolovsky's going to stay in as close as he can to cause the problem. 5:35 to go in the 4th, 9-point game. Estonia with the basketball. Ariza doesn't get it. Kulamaya has it again though. Penetrates, stops, pops, doesn't get the 2 to go. And why wouldn't you expect Ponitka to get the rebound? Breaks it down, gets to the lane, needs it, finds a pass. Pluta gives it back to him. Pluta deep on the clock again. They're going to give it to him. Let him make the decision this time. Gets it off to Sokolowski. Lets the 3 go and knocks it down. Pluta pulls the strings. Sokolowski knocks down the 3. And I hesitate to say, is that the one that puts them to bed? That'll be the 4th team foul. A 14-second reset for Estonia. Need a stop, need a score, need a stop. They need to put some scoreboard pressure onto Poland. At the moment, there's enough of a margin that there always feels that they're in control. 4:48, plenty of time. A place in the final of the Olympic pre-qualifying tournament here in Gliwice. Crowd trying all they can. Yakata moves it on. Kulamai on the dribble. Boy, he steps back for a tough one, doesn't get it to go. And all of a sudden, the ball doesn't get shared. Ponitka will eat out every second of this possession. Nice pass. Witlinski again holds his space, and they tie the biggest lead of the game. Sealed, no help, easy 2. Oh, Ponitka. When you need someone, he's always there. Sokolovsky and Ponitka combined in the backcourt. Ponitka steps back, strokes the three, is short. Defensive rebound. Kulamai has it and pushes. Got to give other people touches. Little hesitation, goes off the glass for two, is good. Back to 10, back to a 12-point game. Stops though. Estonia needs stops. They won't be happy with an heroic failure here at all. Pluta in at the sharp end of the game, breaks the defense down, is fouled, doesn't get it to drop. Chance to make this a 14-point game. 14 is the biggest lead there's been in the game. Buda makes the first. His stock continues to rise. Only 1 for 2. Dyer with a catch and release, drills it. Back to 10. Quick early release. Nothing but string. Smilak goes inside. Oleg Balfarovsky spins to the baseline. Second move will get contact. Pluta sits. Another great shift by the youngster. Pluta's played 20 minutes, 16 points personal. Has not missed a field goal. 6 from 6. He's chipped in with 7 assists, has a rating of 23. Sokolowski has 22 as a rating. Balfarovsky is chipping in with 17 personal. 76%. They've been to the line 29 times. Whistle on the play. Estonia will shoot the throws. This could be a very long 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Garbac with the personal. Getting his first action. Coach Milicic is probably beginning to think that he's just about got control of this now. Jananezovic checks back in. He's played pretty close to 20 minutes. That's the most minutes he's had in any of the games so far. Still only a 10-point game. The way Estonia can run and shoot the basketball, if he makes this, it's a 3-possession game. 2:47. Well, you do the maths, that's an eternity. Estonia show a little trap, depends where they're going to trap. Poland beat it through the air. Ponitka needs and gets. Michalak thinks about it. Why not give it to Balcerowski? One-on-one again in the post. Steps back to the three-point line. Doesn't hit the thing. That'll be a violation. Estonia with 2:20 to go. Stop and a score and a stop, and we've got a game here. It's that close. Still, they've got an opportunity. They just will not lie down. The three is way off from Riesma. This is well not having Drill on the floor, not having Rayesta available. Ponica with the basketball. Sokolovsky for three. Balcerowski's on the glass. Will go to the free throw line. Well, the big three, Balcerowski, Ponica, and Sokolovsky have really done a great job again for Poland. You add Pluta's performance to that. I'm not saying that Pluta has joined the big three, but he really has had a game. 16 points personal, perfect from the field. 1:48 to go, 9-point game. Poland with a 14-second reset on the baseline. Both teams in the penalty. Ponica will go long. Balcerowski always available. Ponica gets it back. Balcerowski will dive deep. That's a pass. Gilek, oh, rainbow-like three has probably put the dagger through the heart of Estonia with that one. If ever there was an example of how to pass the ball where you want the guy to go, not where he's standing, that was it. Ponica with an assist that won't even make a highlight. Ponica picks up his third foul. And he's still working the official. He's worked the officials for 4 games now. Chance to make it a 10-point game with 1:30 to go. Need a stop. And they need a stop. Stop, 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 and a score, and a stop, and a score. There's enough time for that. That won't be enough on its own, but it'll give us an end of the game where they could still come back. Pluta checks in. Seems like the obvious thing to do, and you weren't saying that 4 games ago. Ponica will handle just in his own time. Taking time off the clock, time and possession for Poland. Balcerowski will roll deep. Gets a touch, poor pass. Riesma gets it up. Should be an easy 2. Kulamei misses, but it's followed by Traja. Kulamei is going to go up. I don't think he's going to get it himself because Traja just outworks everyone to get the 2. Poland will take the timeout. Coach Milicic doesn't want any heroic finishes by Estonia here. Still a 3-point game. Sorry, 3-possession game. Here we go then. 3-possession game. 1:08 to go. Poland on their end line. Estonia up the floor. Oh, they throw it out of bounds straight away. And the last man you'd expect to do that throws it out of bounds. To Ponika, the fans celebrating, but is this premature? A 2 or a 3 here. And a stop, and we are in a tight one. Kulamai, they need something quick, but they need something good. Trias, feet set for the 3, is off. And there'll be a reaching foul as Michalak comes down with a rebound. He'll walk the floor to shoot the throws. And sometimes he's always the other man on the floor. He's just had another solid performance. That's his 5th rebound, 2 assists. 2 from 3 from the 3-point line. He just complements everything. Misses the first of the throws though. For all the world, it looks like another one of those. Estonia were close, they played well, but they couldn't get the win. 0 for 2 from the line. They've simply got to get the rebound, but they give it up. It's a super work on the glass. Somehow Panicki gets the rebound, then draws the foul. Will go to the free throw line. And any lingering doubt he can put to bed on this trip. This would make it a 4-possession game, and that should be more than enough for Poland. Estonia just could not string enough possessions together to get over that 6-point hump earlier in the 4th quarter. Ponika again has another double-digit night points-wise. Liesmar can't get it to go, but I don't know what they're called here. Pulls up. Oh. Basket good, basket interference. 8-point game. Plutes up, breaks it down. Off to the races, gets the drop. Sorry, Michalak gets the drop. Back out to a 10-point game. Last 30 seconds, the 3 has gone way short. Michalak drops it inside for the 2. And Sokolovsky tops up his numbers. And Estonia are going to come up short yet again. Whistle on the play. Ponika not happy. $10 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists for Ponika. He's turned it over 7 times today, but Poland have 4 guys in double digits. Jaskowski also contributes 9. The hosts are making their way to the final. Sunday afternoon, they will play Bosnia or Israel, who play in around an hour or so's time in the 2nd semi-final. I think Estonia are going to just let Poland walk it off. And Ponika, quite rightly, quite appropriately, has the basketball. The guy who leads this team has led them to a final of these pre-qualifying tournaments. Coach Toihala and Coach Milicic make their way off the floor to recognize the officials. There's the confirmation. Poland, with a professional, deep performance, win this 93-83. Estonia were in it. Never did they feel completely out of it, but they never got quite close enough. Never got over the hump of the 6 to 7 point margin. They just couldn't get it. And in the end, Poland were just a little bit too strong across the roster. And Pluta again just demonstrates that he has become a real asset. The most efficient player on the floor for Poland. His only negative was to miss a free throw. 16 points, 7 assists, 100% from the floor for Andreas Pluta. Estonia should be happy with their performance, but they'll be bitterly disappointed. At some point, they're going to get over the hump and win a game of this level. They're young, talented, well coached, and they're moving in the right direction. They just need a win at the next level. Lots of teams have close losses. It's the teams that break out that make the difference. Here's the stats. 65% from three-point range. Poland, so efficient. They only took 17 threes compared to the 40. Estonia took 70 shots. Just couldn't get it done in terms of making when they needed to. Poland controlled it on the glass. Both teams shared the ball really well. Sokolovsky again leads the scorers with 19. Balcerowski with 18 and Pluta with 16. Treyer again, nice performance by him. Let's have a look at the best plays of that fourth quarter. Who am I with this three? And at every point you felt they've made that one, they just need another one. That got it to 7 at the point at that when they made that layup down the middle. And you thought, get a stop, get a score. But then Balcerowski step into the three-point line. Pluta, for me, the story of this tournament for Poland. No AJ Slaughter. Point guard by committee is how it was going to look. By the fourth game of this tournament, Pluta's playing 20+ minutes. Hasn't missed a field goal, has 7 assists. And Ponitka's given the ball up to him for him to pull the strings deep in this fourth quarter. It's a secondary reason, it's a secondary thing, but without this tournament, does Pluta have this breakthrough? Who knows? What you do know is, though, this Polish team is ready and will approach that final with great confidence. Who they'll play, we'll find out later on this evening as Bosnia, Herzegovina and Israel will face each other in the second semi-final. Impressive, Poland. They've got better every single game of this tournament here in Gliwice. And I hate to say it for Estonia, but it's another heroic failure. They do not want heroic failures. They want to win games of this type. Break to the next level. Improve that 44 world ranking. And again, they've taken a team 30 spots above them in the world rankings and made them really put in a decent performance to put them away. So Poland progress to the final on Sunday, early afternoon. Let's just get confirmation of it. So there's the result of the first semi-final, 93-83. Poland get the win. Bosnia and Israel up next. We'll see you shortly for that one. But for now, from Gliwice, it's goodbye.